Hello everyone, this is Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I want to look at Libra for the month of March 2022. It's interesting because while I was contemplating, I guess Libra, while I was contemplating that, my moon is in Libra, so I have a particular interest here. But, Libra is all about balance. It's all about the scales of justice. But like all signs, they have positive and negative aspects. And of course, our spiritual journey is to look at how things might be negatively manifesting, learn the lessons and turn those things around. So the fact that I thought that, Libra rules the seventh house of the zodiac in partnerships. So perhaps partnerships will be particularly important to you in March. We can't, Libra is the we to the I. So we can't exist in isolation from other people. So there's something around partnerships that will be important for you in March because it is all about balance. It is all about balance. Let's see what's coming up specifically for Libras, in my Libran friends, in March 2022. Let's see if I can tune in clairvoyantly. I want to say also, don't be held captive to not finding the balance in relationships or partnerships, because you will feel out of kilter if there's anything unbalanced there. Remembering that the scales of justice in the tarot, the justice card is your card. So you're aware of the scales of justice. And you don't want to be held captive by any beliefs that may not express the highest form of partnerships. Okay, that's really what I wanted to say. Partnerships. All right, what's coming up for Libra in 2022? So we have fire element, desire. Maybe time to look at what you desire. What are your dreams and wishes? And how are you going to get that? How are you going to obtain what you desire? Now, Libra is a sword energy, air energy. So it is about, it's all about the communications. It's all about the mental aspect, both how we think about others, how we think about ourselves. This is about really discovering the highest expression of who you are. And there's something around fulfilling your own desires here is what is needed. So look to where your passions lie. The 10th house, the world. Well, of course, the 10th house is the house of career. So I think you might be examining exactly where you want to go, what you want to be doing in relation to your outwardly manifestation of your life, which of course so many of us do in our career. The 10th house, the career, it is the masculine. So there's something there around pushing forward with your dreams, not subjugating them. And Uranus, the genius, I love that. Uranus, to describe Uranus like that, Uranus is the planet of change, and quick change, and rebellion, and not doing things as they were done before, and looking at ways, innovation, ways, the group consciousness, ways that we can transform something. So I do believe this is your career, what you've always wanted to do, some of the thoughts you have around how you will express yourself through your work is important in some way, and stepping outside of what was expected of you or is expected of you. Now, the 5th house of creativity, this is around expression, self-expression, And one of the ways we do that is through creativity, writing, the arts, visual arts. There's something here for you around creativity, perhaps to plumb the depths of your creativity. And we've got Pluto, transformation. So in relation to the 10th house, which is ruled by Capricorn, it's how we get our money in. It's what we do in the world. It's our public image. And how we push ourselves out into the world. There's something here about taking a path you haven't trod yet. All right, let's drill down with so that is the Black Moon astrology cards. I'm now using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot to have a bit of a look in depth for you for Libra in March 2022. Let's have a look at Libra. Yeah, there's really a time to with that Pluto card being brought up there. It is really about, what do you value? What are your core values? Come a bit closer to those, I feel. Okay, Libra, what are the challenges, opportunities that are coming up for Libra in 2022? For the Seven of Wands, you could have felt in the recent past that you are having to defend yourself in whatever way. Maybe that's maybe not gelling with people, maybe not being on the same communication level. I'm not talking about levels, that's not the right word. The same mindset as other people. And feeling, of course, you want to get your point across. We don't do that. We don't take that defensive stance when we are in our element, when we are in our essence, when we are being who we are. Because when we're being who we are, and particularly around partnerships, bringing people into partnerships, we don't have to take that stand. So it's really about expressing who you are, the essence of your Libran sun energy here. Now, the Page of Wands, as the other signifier card, talks about information coming into you. There's a lot around this fire energy here. It's movement forward. So some of you are going to be taking, I don't see these are major trips. Some of you could be taking some journeys. Let's see what is at the foundation, the Devil. There is something, as I intuited at the start of this reading, not for every Libran, but for some, around a situation that has been toxic in your life, because the Devil card talks about what are we always thinking about? What are we chained? Again, the mental energy comes across here. What situations are renting space in your mind? And why? Why is the question, because the Devil is that Capricornian energy. And when we're out of sync with our external world, it means we're out of sync with our internal world. So there's a bit of a reflection and introspection for you to undertake. In the past, we have a Tower event. So yeah, there's something that's caused this, Libra. Something that happened because it had to happen. This is Uranus energy here. It had to happen. It breaks down something that needed changing, breaks down something that you needed to examine. We've got the Five of Pentacles in the sky. So you could be literally feeling, this is a sort of like it is a victim card, but it's also exclusion as well. And it can be also Pentacles represents money in the outward world, but if we look at our security through the prism of dollars, then that is showing that there's something a little bit skew because mere money does not give us security. You can have all the money in the world and you'll be insecure. So there's something around needing to go within and look at why you're feeling insecure. Now, in the immediate future, I see a change for you. You've got the Sun card. Beautiful energy. This is happiness. So while you might have had this tower moment and be kind of being dragged down a little bit in the past by this past situation, you do actually have a change for the better coming up. And I think it's connected to this Page of Wands, moving forward. If you don't move forward physically, this could be a mental moving forward, moving back into this more life-affirming, happy energy. It's kind of like there's an innocence and a new start here, a new way of looking at things. You've drawn your own card, Libra, so this is really important. This is around justice here, balancing the scales and looking at who we're partnering with and why, and how we can strengthen partnerships, and also how we can cut those off that no longer are working for us. Because, justice is very discerning. Justice needs to move through confusion and not seeing a pathway forward. Justice holds that sword in order to cut away what is holding us back, to reveal what is not in balance. Now, the Lovers card in those that are surrounding the external environment, this can be, the Lovers talks about our tribe, and that's the other word that kept coming up, the tribe. Are you with your own tribe? Lovers, pay close attention to relationships and partnerships at this time. The Seven of Pentacles, I do pick up that some of you are looking at, can be in its rawest sense, reviewing how you're spending your money, what you need to do to bring in money, what you need to do to budget. It's that kind of energy, but it's in the hopes and fears. So I feel that the Five of Pentacles in the sky, it's a potential, it's not an actual. I feel that you're worried about money, but I feel it's a fear that you don't need to have for some reason. Okay, let's see what the outcome card is, because we've got the Empress. This can be the Mother card, but it can also be abundance returning to your life after a period of time. The Empress is those that plant the wheat fields, those that, cultivate the fruit trees. And after a period of time, the season comes in, the produce comes in, the abundance comes in. And we've got the Star. So whatever happened in this recent, which is hope, faith, intention, I feel that there's movement here away from a situation that wasn't really gelling with you. And there could have even been, with the Five of Swords, a feeling that you were being bullied in some way or abused in some way. But I see that's gone, because just as this Five of Swords has been the aggressor and taken away the swords of the others, left them without a way of defending themselves, the Ace of Swords talks about getting that back. I feel there's a new start for you in some way in March, moving away from this, partisan kind of energy where, like-minded people don't do that, do they? And there's something around a skill set that you have that will come into play in time. And I do see movement here with this Six of Swords. So I've seen that twice in your cards. And disappointment in the past. It is around, again, this money situation, or how you view money. When we are in this energy, this Five of Pentacles energy, we are associating our security with external monetary type of values, and that's not when we manifest abundance. But I feel you're getting through that now, and I feel that somehow you're stepping forward on the right foot in the right direction in March, and that will be obvious to you. All right, Libra, thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.